Hello, my name is Isanu. Today I want to introduce you my new item. I call it Phenix. It's a nodal particle system built on top of geometry nodes, and it provides an alternative workflow to the current simulation nodes in geometry nodes. It's for artists to be able to quickly achieve various kinds of effects with minimum effort. I mean, with a few clicks, you will be able to make a board system with only one node. Along with that, you can make collision, you can make morphing, you can make vortex effects, and so on. Let me demonstrate it first. So as you see, there is very a few nodes in my setup, and it allows me to achieve a very complex effect with only using the Boyd system combined with the vertex, and everything go smoothly, very naturally. And the idea behind my add-on is to be able to combine various effects. As I said previously, you can combine all of this and mix them using filters. I mean, you can use you can filter particles with particles attributes, or you can use a zone. You can plug the zone directly in the filter here. Let me show you the other effects. By the way, this is in the stack panel here. You have all the particles system that are linked to my scene, and I can decide which one I want to play. I can play all of them if I wish, but I'm not going to do that. Let me play the next one. I think the tracer is more interesting. So for the tracer, I have one more time an object in my scene that I will use to emit some particles, to spawn some particles in the scene. Where is, so here you have the tracer. Actually, the tracer is also an particle system. So in output of the node tree, you have the particle system. The tracer here is just an empty container that will track this one and record everything here. If I play only the particle system, you see some particles moving in the scene, but now when I enable the tracer, it will trace the particles, and the noise is taking effect. Then also you can make some morphing effects. So just quickly, I collect some objects in my scene, and then I put that in the morphing node with color effects, and I also use the same node with the same parameters, but this time with objects. And I used one of the torus as an input to spawn some particles in the scene, and then some noise effects going on. Let's see what it does. Maybe I can disable this. As you see, the particles are moving from one object to another, and the color is changing according to the vertex color of the object. For example, here, as you see, okay, I have a collision effect. I am going to show you what it does for now. Then I have one object that spawns some particles using the torus, and I use some filter to detect to wake up the particles and apply some gravity to them with some collision and forces to the particles. And this is it. I really love this one. And I can also import some object directly from the hard drive to the Blender scene. For instance, here it's a lass. It's a point cloud from a photogrammetry. I can import the object and apply some transformation on it using an empty on the scene, for example, and it works just fine. I have some colliders. I can use some collider to interact with particles. Okay, I have a collider node here, and the collider nodes allow me to play with the cube, a mesh, or a sphere. For this one, I use a sphere in my scene, and if I play it for you to see, okay, I have to select this. The quality of the collision is a bit rough for now, but it's work, and I will improve that with time. What else? I love to play with the vortex effect because it's very easy to control, and you can combine it with any effect you want, like I did previously, the void, as you wish. It's very easy to play with. So let me just show it. Yes. Okay. So as you see, the vortex start to take shape. You see it here. Of course, if you want to speed up the simulation, if you want to accelerate the simulation, you can. And that's it. This one, maybe it was just a test. Let me see it. Yes, it was just a test with noises and vortex effect to see if both together are working well. We have a follow path node also. Oh yes, the morphing, with the morphing you can make color effect, follow path. Follow topology is a bit different. Follow topology is actually constrain the particles to the surface of the object. An object will morph all the particles from one object to another. And this one demonstrates the follow path effect using the morph node. Let me play it. As you see, we have a circle in our scene, and the particles are moving around it, and with some noise I play it. I can disable it for you to see. So the particles are moving along the path, and I have the noise, apply it on top of it, and everything's go very naturally, very smoothly, and this is what I want for you. The next one I want to show you is the follow topology using again the morph node. Let me play it. Okay. And then all the particles are moving on the surface of the object, and I have a few parameters here to control the weight of the effect. If I put it to 0, then the particles moving away, and I can use the scope. If I put 3 for the scope here, that means the particles will move 3 vertex away from each current position. And the speeds here determine how faster the particles travel from one position to another. And that's it. And the idea behind my project is to provide a tool that anyone can use, and that allow you to achieve a very complex effect, but with a few nodes, and you don't have to be master in mathematics or physics on any kinds of that. I have been working in this project for 6 months now, and it's not ready yet. I have a lot of bugs to fix, but it's already very good to play with, and I hope it will be available very soon.